Getting started with your media plan. In today's video, I will be discussing how to compose a media plan. 4 actions to comply with. Developing a media plan is a detailed procedure that needs organizers to consider the need of targeting customers as well as the objective of the business. Right here are the crucial steps as well as factors to consider online marketers must make when creating a media plan. Action 1. Determine media goals and also goals. It could be very easy to assume that the goal is to drive conversions into environment. Nevertheless, that would certainly oversimplify this action. Objectives might differ by diversion, or there could be a numerous proposal for one campaign. The sales team may be targeting boosting income, while the advertising and marketing goals may be to boost brand and understanding. Knowing the primary objective of the campaign will figure out just how it runs in addition to messaging. Once clear objectives are developed, media planners need to carry out research study into market patterns and the affordable landscape. This research study will provide exposure into where comparable brands and objectives have actually accomplished success in the past, notifying preparation choices. For instance, if a brand name has actually long relied upon email campaigns, but research study reveals that rivals have had greater success with ingenious advertisements, it might be time to move the plan. Naturally, when figuring out goals and also setting goals, media plans have to consider budget, avoiding appointing stringent box amount to particular channels. A flexible technique to your advertising budget will permit optimization to be made as products run. Step 2. Figure out the market. Advertising today is driven by created favorable client experiences. When developing messages and picking where to present those messages across the media mix, online marketers require to concentrate on certain audience demands. First, examine which sector of the total audience you are attempting to involve. Check out acknowledgements, measurements and engagements, analytics, and understanding the kind of ad customers engage with, which creative is the most efficient, as well as notable which networks these customers use. While making professional frequency use of group details such as age, place, basic interests, and so on, make certain to incorporate personal level data collected with a uniform dimension method to obtain the most customized outcome. Step 3. Consider regularity and reach. One more essential element of a media strategy is reach and frequency. Get to describe the number of individuals. The product will certainly remain in front of over a detailed quantity of time. Regularity describes the number of times the customers will certainly be revealed to the advertisement of the course of the project. There are a couple of preferred approaches that marketing professionals take when selecting regularity. Connections. Ads will work on a constant routine throughout the project, for example, 2 ads a week. The connection technique is typically utilized for goods that are not seasonal and also require routine reinforcements to stay on top of mind. Fighting. Fights described intermittent or alternating durations of promotions following by stops in the marketing on the channel entirely. Fighting works well for seasonal items and for those with less advertisement budgets. As an example, when there is a timeout in a fighting TV project, marketing professionals may select to run print ad rather than the talking ads. Pulsing. A mix of fighting and continuity. Pulsed projects will certainly integrate low-intensity constant advertising that is augmented by fights of higher intensity advertisement throughout times when additional messaging can have a high impact. Top 4. Analyze and maximize project performance. One of the most vital actions to build a media planning method is to continually check, track, as well as evaluate efficiency. Marketing campaigns are not set it and forget it. Instead, they need ongoing management to drive maximum ROI. This hands-on technique enables groups to recognize possibilities to enhance efficiency in real time based on what is or isn't working for each campaign. Choose the right media channels. There are a range of online as well as offline channels marketing experts to pick from. We must make use of the information gathered in the study and also goal setting phase to determine which networks will certainly drive success. Here are a few of one of the most popular kinds of media that marketers pick when media planning along with their attributes. Offline media, newspapers. Marketing with local papers is an excellent method to make certain a brand's name message stays neighborhoody. When selecting this tool, marketing professionals can select which sections of the paper ads are placed for more targeting. If you intend to target those thinking about style, you can choose the designer area of the newspaper. Additionally, newspaper viewers are most likely to have a higher education, as well as 7 out of 10 of families making over $100,000 per year review the newspapers. This can be vital when choosing ad areas based on demographics. Out of house. Media such as billboards are being as well as obtained interest. In an active location, your message can reach 10,000 people a month. Out of house isn't limited by signboards, just your imagination is. Out of home is also an exceptional mobile alternative, e.g. using displays to market luggage, that's airport terminal. Offline media. Magazines. Magazines have a long service life, as well as commonly remain in a consumer's ownership for 2 to 4 weeks after reading. Details in this medium often tend to be kept longer, given that people check out faster than they can listen. Research studies have actually shown there is a higher amount of count on magazine ads than in other kinds of media. 60% of visitors rely on the ads they saw in magazines. Consumers are additionally less resistant to these sort of ads, as these frequently tie in with their rates of interest. Publications have a tendency to be very targeted, e.g. running publications or cooking publications. They get to a second audience in addition to the target market, considering that they are passed along to family and friends. Radio advertisements have a local appeal, enabling you to target specific locations or areas of the country. It is additionally and easy media to construct frequency with your target market and is considered a low-cost tool. According to research studies, direct exposure to a radio ad as well as time to purchase is the fastest of any tool. In addition, when coupled with various other forms of media, the overall projects were more efficient. TV and cable television. Television and also cable are extremely visual and can also demonstrate products in daily life. For instance, if you offer a cleaning item, consumers can see the advantages of the product and also exactly how they can be applied in their home. The tool is of course very prevalent, as the typical American watches about 5 hours of television a day. I certainly hope you got something out of this video. If you do like my videos, please press the button and like. Also, there is a bell at the top which can be pressed and all put next to it, and you will be informed as soon as I put a video up. Thank you once again for watching me and putting up with my funny ways, and I hope you come back again. This is Ian Jackson signing off for now. Goodbye.